Imagine the most prestigious trophy in football, the Golden Ballon d'Or, about to be lifted. In 2025, it was awarded at Paris's Théâtre du Châtelet, and the winner surprised many. PSG's French winger, Ousmane Dembélé. How did he go from doubted talent to Ballon d'Or champion, beating out Barcelona's teen phenom, Lamine Yamal, and the ever-dangerous Raphinha? We'll unravel every twist of this story. First though, if you love deep dives into football's biggest stories, make sure to hit subscribe. Now, let's dive in. What is the Ballon d'Or? The Ballon d'Or is football's ultimate individual prize. Since the 1950s, France Football magazine has polled international journalists to vote for the world's best player over the past season. It's like soccer's Oscars. Winners include legends like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The criteria are individual brilliance, team success, and the player's impact on big games. In 2025, that spotlight shone on a cast of global stars. And in an unexpected turn, it was Dembélé who took home the golden ball. The 2025 contenders. Heading into the ceremony, several names dominated headlines. Barcelona had its eyes on the prize with two standout forwards. Lamine Yamal, just 18 years old, exploded onto the scene, dazzling fans with tricks, crucial goals, and boundless energy. He helped Barca win La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup in 2025, and shone in every big moment, even scoring in El Clasico and the Champions League semifinals. His teammate Raphinha, the silky Brazilian winger, also had a monster year. Between Barcelona's domestic run and his personal output, well over 50 goal contributions across all competitions, Raphinha was a clear frontrunner in fans' minds. But waiting in the wings was a PSG resurgence story. In 2023, PSG had paid €50 million to bring Ousmane Dembélé back from Barcelona, and last season he repaid that faith in style. Playing under coach Luis Enrique, Dembe detonated in a new striker role, spearheading a historic PSG campaign. His teammates Victor Vitinha, who also starred, and Achraf Hakimi were mentioned as candidates too, as well as global icons like Mohamed Salah and the departed Kylian Mbappé, now at Real Madrid. All eyes were on Paris and Barcelona, two of Europe's biggest clubs vying for football's top honor. Paris Théâtre du Châtelet glistened as the 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony unfolded. In the end, it was PSG star Ousmane Dembélé who raised the golden trophy. Why Dembélé won? A historic season. The heart of the story is Dembélé's breathtaking 2024-25 season. PSG hadn't just had a good year, it was their best ever. They swept the domestic titles, winning Ligue 1 and the Coupe de France, and even claimed the Trophée des Champions. But most importantly, PSG captured Europe's crown with a 5-0 victory in the Champions League final over Inter Milan. It was the first Champions League in PSG history, completing a continental treble of Ligue 1, Coupe de France, and UCL, plus the domestic Super Cup for a quadruple. Dembe was central to all this. Statistically, he was electric. In Leg 1, he shared the Golden Boot, scoring 21 goals and adding 8 assists in just 29 games. Across all competitions, he tallied 35 goals and about 16 assists in 53 appearances. Phenomenal numbers for any forward. Defenders struggled to contain him. He scored against top teams like Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal in the Champions League. One signature moment, in the UCL semi-final at Arsenal, Dembélé struck in the 4th minute to win 1-0 and send PSG to the final. His impact wasn't just goals. When PSG needed a goal, Dembe delivered. In a clever move by coach Luis Enrique, Dembélé shifted from his usual right-wing spot into a central attacking role midway through the season, and the results were explosive. He formed a deadly front line with new signing, Kvisha Kvaratskhelia and Teen Desire Doué. Dembélé's energy and technique unlocked defenses. He even had a hand in the pivotal moments. For example, he assisted the winning goal in the Champions League semi-final second leg against Arsenal, and he had a crucial involvement in PSG's 5-0 final drubbing of Inter. 2 of the 5 goals came via passes or touches of his. In interviews, Dembe was emotional and grateful. He thanked teammates, coach Luis Enrique, and even his old clubs, Barcelona and Rennes, for shaping his career. Standing on that Paris stage with Ballon d'Or in hand, he mentioned how the team won almost everything together. This captures the narrative. Dembélé's greatness was inseparable from PSG's incredible trophy haul. Winning the Champions League for the first time cast a dazzling glow on his stats. Internationally, media and fans highlighted this treble season as validation that Dembe was truly world-class. In sum, his blend of personal numbers, 35 plus 16, and massive team achievements made a compelling case. How others compared. Now let's see why the other nominees didn't catch him. Lamine Yamal, Barcelona. Yamal's year was also phenomenal. At only 18, he racked up about 18 goals and 25 assists in 55 games across all competitions, a staggering 43 goal contributions. He won the Copa Trophy for Best U21 player 2 years in a row, a first in history. But Barcelona won mostly domestic titles, La Liga, Copa del Rey, Supercopa, and never quite got over the line in Europe. Yamal did score in the Champions League semi-final against Inter, but Barca went out. In contrast, Dembe not only matched those numbers, but did so while clinching the Champions League. Voters seemed to give weight to the European crown and the fairy tale of PSG finally winning the Cup. Yamal came in a very close second, but Barcelona's lack of a continental title probably cost him. Raphinha, Barcelona. Raphinha led Europe in combined goals and assists, around 59 goal contributions total, even more than Dembe. He was incredibly productive, arguably the most prolific attacker in Europe in raw numbers. But again, Barcelona's season lacked that ultimate trophy. Raphinha did win La Liga and the Copa with Barca, but he never went beyond the quarterfinals in the Champions League. In fact, Yamal's shine, the sparkly teenager on his team, may have overshadowed Raphinha's contributions in the voting. In the final standings, Raphinha finished 5th. His stat sheet was pristine, yet without PSG's UCL triumph on his resume, the votes fell short. The narrative was clear. Dembe's role in a historic European victory trumped the high numbers of others. Raphinha, PSG teammate. Raphinha was PSG's midfield maestro and took 3rd place. He, too, had a stellar season alongside Dembe, dictating play. But midfielders often get fewer headlines than goal scorers, and Raphinha's contributions, while immense, weren't in the spotlight like Dembe's goals. The story was about a scorer versus scorers. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool. Salah was the next big name. In 2025, he helped Liverpool to another top 4 finish in the Premier League and shone again as one of the world's best. However, Liverpool fell short of trophies, no Premier League or Champions League win, and Salah's team success was more modest than PSG's. He ended up 4th in the voting. One might argue Salah's consistency over the years was not enough without new silverware this season. Kylian Mbappe and Achraf Hakimi, PSG. Interestingly, Dembe's own teammates were contenders but ranked lower. Mbappe, after moving to Real Madrid, had a solid year, but Real failed to win the Champions League, so he came in 7th. Hakimi also had a great season as PSG's attacking right back, finishing 6th. Their rankings show one thing. Voters often like to spread the wealth a bit. With Dembe winning, it's logical to have teammates and challengers following behind, recognizing their strong seasons, but clearly separating out the top spot. In short, Dembe beat them all by combining big numbers with the biggest trophy. The key difference was the Champions League victory. That extra shine made his achievements stand out. As ESPN noted, the Ballon jury looks at team achievements alongside goals and assists. PSG's quadruple, including the club's first UCL, in combination with Dembe's career-best stats, made him the clear favorite by the end. Insights and conclusion. This 2025 Ballon d'Or felt like the culmination of Dembe's roller coaster journey. After struggles and injuries in Barcelona, he's now on top of the world. The trophy, handed to him by Ronaldinho of all people, symbolized that hard work and a bit of football serendipity. It also marked Dembe as just the 6th Frenchman ever to win the award. For Barcelona, it was bittersweet. Their young star Yamal was almost there, and Raphinha had a great year, but they'll have to wait. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Ballon d'Or, hit like and subscribe for more football storytelling. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Ballon d'Or, hit like and subscribe for more football storytelling. See you in the next video.